EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Bisons of Tokyo taking on the New England Patriots. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Richardson will throw to start out here. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Richardson to throw off play action. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Well, he was a busy man out in the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Damn. What's the blocking at?
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
I wasn't paying attention to my phone.
Defensively force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
The extra point by Ryland up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
Pay attention to my phone too much.
From just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up, and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Take a look at this Patriots defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And this one complete to Doolin. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Quarterback is throwing pretty good today. He's not throwing no overdose.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 6. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Dang, he's going to come with some serious injuries.
And then we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Here's 3rd and 3. Richardson on 3rd and short.
The hell? Why you overthrow him?
That's like the 2nd empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking.
Damn!
Down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
You hit him hard.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw
Boom.
a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Throwing Jones.
Oh my God. Come on, Blackman.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Inside give to Elliott. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Patriots hit 2-7 now on the year. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Meanwhile, Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up up a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. And Richardson back to throw it.
He has no arm at all.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him get one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Excuse me.
Now Jones. Throw that set, complete to Smith-Schuster. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Off play action. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd down, Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Jones. Able to find the open man.
Ooh, God damn it.
Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Dang, that guy's hitting hard.
Going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Running left is Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Jones. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Oh, user on that play. I knew that was going to happen.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Fuck! He's got no arm. What's the problem?
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem
Nah. Nah. He's got the speed. I just don't run with him a lot. I should be doing that.
For the entire season.
Yeah. Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get 8 on the scramble.
Yeah.
Second of the couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit.
I gotta run more RPOs too.
But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
From the 38, Jones rolling to his right. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
You have Thornton on your team, right? Yeah, he's fast.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Yeah.
Back to throw. Jones. Out left and complete to Thornton. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Elliott is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Ryland on for the extra point. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
On third down, here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Spread offense is good too.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
So this is the people running blitz a lot. Mm-hmm.
Now it's Richardson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's from the Saints playbook.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge.
There's a couple, but it's like 3 stacked. Like one in the middle, one in the middle, and one in the end.
Pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early.
It's like 3 in a row.
Great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
Oh, it's like RPO?
Pushes way forward for a few as the clock will run.
No?
Give him 3 on 1st down.
Oh.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Oh, okay. Oh.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be
I gotta see my quarterback thrown too, because
and that one will bounce out of the back
if I
of the
could
end zone.
use center one, he probably would go faster.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Second half starts with a carry by
Where he's been at, damn.
And he is met in his tracks
Not
behind
him,
the
but
line of
the
scrimmage.
defensive tackle. He's a beast.
Like
He
that, exactly what
hasn't
this
done
defense
shit
needs here early in the
since
second
then.
half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now Jones looking to throw on second down. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Damn. That was my user too. He had an interception last game.
Because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They go play action here on first down.
What? Oh. Yeah, should have. But my guys collided together. That's why I did that.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care
I think the
if it was
CPU fucked it up.
or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Jones now on first down. And Jones will hit the deck here. And he is able to pick up the first.
What's that? Double tap square, right?
Nice gain of 21.
Yeah, let it go and double tap square, right?
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to it before you can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there. So
I gotta learn how to do that too.
That looked like it was in trouble.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw. Jones. There's Henry. Touchdown Patriots. Hunter
Is he?
Henry.
Is he quarterback X factor?
On the year. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Riley for the PAT.
Dang.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Yeah.
Riley now
You be knowing a lot of shit.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, it is.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah. That's straight. Cause I might need some. I need some players myself. To tell you the truth.
For their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it,
he don't got no custom there. It's probably manually generated.
It wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible.
See how long he took to throw?
Is an empty one.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly fair to take away.
He's got he's a 74. I'm waiting until he gets to like 75 or something.
That one falls incomplete.
9-ounce cup. Fill it up to a little lower than this line.
Yeah.
Water.
Richardson looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job.
He does a lot. He does a lot of that overthrow shit.
You would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Start at about, I want to say about 11, 12.
Again,
12
it's
o'clock.
Richardson.
Okay? You cannot eat any hard food tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
All liquid.
Yeah.
Picked up by the Michigan
Fill
man,
the
Jabril Peppers.
Gatorade or whatever up to this line.
So that first, then the Gatorade after, right?
No. This, you can fill this up with Gatorade, right?
Confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions. You're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying again another day. That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it?
Okay.
Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at
Why
all,
don't you just...
challenging that defense.
Oh.
And
I can't.
go
You
around.
can do it.
All right, I got it.
You can't just keep on having everybody else do it for you. It's not fucking hard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh? So you're over here worrying about that, and I have to go to bed soon.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Are you kidding?
This is ball control football.
I know, you gotta fill that thing to the thing and then put the juice in it.
You don't
And making it
understand.
work.
I know.
You fill this up with whatever drink you want. Gatorade,
From the 40 now on
even
second
fucking,
down. Jones.
even fucking apple
And
juice.
he's going to get it
Okay?
down to the 33-yard
You
line.
fill this up.
Give him
Up
7
to
on the
here.
second run, and it'll give him
Pour
a
it
new
in
7
here.
downs.
As he came to the
That
line,
this is your
Springer
measuring
really
cup.
didn't need
Yeah.
much to reset
Pour
the
it in
chain,
here.
so when he saw the space he
Pour
needed, no hesitation.
this
He went to the
to
marker
the
and got
line.
his guys a
To
first
the
down.
white fucking line. Okay, to that line. And you pour it in here.
First down
You take a
carry by
spoon.
Elliott.
And you can start
goes
all
left
this
side.
together. You hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Touchdown, New England. Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots open the lead up to 34-0. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Can't always hold your fucking hand before you vote.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Marcus Jones picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
Doesn't sound
No, not
perfect.
at all, because this offense,
All you have
they've
to
been
do is
stuck
go by the
all
line.
game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet,
Drink
and
that
they're kind
you
of forced to
want.
take a few
There's
chances
the
here,
Gatorade.
and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
This is the Don't know what I'm talking about. Watch, you see it.
From up near the 40 now after the big
You
play
see
to
that?
start. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. And they are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And now here's another interception. It's Kyler Duggar who puts it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Oh, my.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
He must have a good ass line because he getting no blocks.
So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Jones on third down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a tough go for them, as still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for dirt.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Jesus.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Ryland on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Over the middle, into the hands of Woods. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Richardson looks to throw once more. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Overthrow again.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Throwing Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Now it looks like he'll throw here. In trouble, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
To try again after the sack. Jones. He's got him in. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying.
And my goodness, another interception.
I don't know if he got hit or not, but he couldn't reach
And
it.
the Patriots are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And they take a knee. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for the Pats, it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Tokyo, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports,